From the roar of the crowd to the roar of the engine, this is Pit Pass.
Pit Pass is brought to you by Jake's Karts and by Buttonwood Campground. Here's your host, Ron Fox.
Hello and welcome to Pit Pass. We have featured the World of Outlaws sprint cars on the show before when they have visited Williams Grove Speedway. This week we go back to Tuesday and the Outlaws in action at Lernerville Speedway for twin 30-lap events. When the World of Outlaws sprints come to town, you can expect a great crowd. Tuesday night was no different, even with some rain earlier in the day. In what is billed the greatest show on dirt, the drivers do their traditional four-wide salute to the fans. So, on to the first of two 30-lappers. Dale Blaney in the white number 2 gets things started with Jason Sides to his outside. Going into 1 and 2, Blaney moves from the bottom to the top, exiting 2. Sides looks like he may catch Blaney, but settles into second. However, before a lap is completed, Jack Hottenshield and Darren Pittman come to a stop, bringing out the caution. On the second try to start the race, Sides looks like he may overtake Blaney, but again the caution comes out. This time we have Stevie Smith in the 1 against the fence, along with Ed Lynch Jr. Brent Mattis also was involved. Let's see if the third time is a charm. Blaney gets a good start and works the bottom in 1 and 2. As Sides exits turn 2, Lance DeWeese, who set fast time, powers by to move into second place, going into turn 3. Then he slides up out of 4 to block Sides. But we're not done yet. DeWeese uses the cushion in 1 and 2 to duck back under Sides going down the backstretch. By lap 8, DeWeese has caught Blaney, but they have to contend with some traffic which allows Blaney to maintain the top spot. On lap 10, Blaney checks up for a car slowing in turn 4, and DeWeese slides by for the lead. DeWeese then goes low into the turn, while Blaney works the top to again move to the point. After a restart on lap 14, Kerry Madsen in the 3 has joined the mix as he battles Sides for third place. He just squeezes by at the line as they complete 16 laps. As we're about to put 24 laps in the books, DeWeese moves under Blaney to retake the lead with Sides in the 3rd spot. On the same lap, Sides imitates DeWeese to move up to 2nd, shuffling Blaney back to 3rd. The caution comes out on lap 25 for Steve Kinzer. On the restart, Blaney uses the cushion to regain 2nd place over Sides. On lap 27, Madsen's top 5 run comes to an end as he is on his side on the front stretch. Under the red flag, crews are allowed to refuel or work on their cars, although tires can't be changed. We get one more lap completed before the yellow flies again for an incident involving Danny Holt-Graver, Adam Wilt, and Brian Ellenberger. Coming down to take the white flag, Blaney is now being pressured by Donnie Schatz. The yellow is out yet again for Tyler Walker. Under World of Outlaws rules, the race must end with 2 consecutive green flag laps. On the restart, Blaney tracks down DeWeese going into turn 1. He moves low, but can't get by the 30. Guess what? The caution is out, this time for Adam Wilt. We don't get a lap in before there's another caution as Joey Saldana comes to a stop on the backstretch. Then Blaney heads to the pit area for fuel, giving up the 2nd position. Under green, Schatz tries to close in on DeWeese, but DeWeese hangs on to pick up his first win at Lernerville. Lance celebrates in victory lane and collects $15,000 for his efforts. Sides came home in the 3rd spot, followed by Paul McMahon and Jason Myers. For the second 30-lapper, the lead lap cars from the first race were inverted, placing the 17 of Tyler Walker on the pole. Brian Ellenberger in the 22 started 2nd and briefly has the lead. Walker shoots low in turn 1 just in front of the orange 5W of Lucas Wolf. Wolf powers off of 2 to place himself between Walker and Ellenberger. Through 3 and 4, he has the point position, but Walker dives low to lead lap 1. On the same lap, Joey Saldana gets by Wolf to take 3rd. Walker leads the first 5 laps, but spins as he battles Ellenberger for 1st. On the restart, Saldana moves to the inside of Ellenberger to take the lead. As the 14 of Jason Myers moves into second, Ellenberger bobbles, allowing Craig Delansky to take the third spot. On lap 10, Tim Schaefer is in a battle for fifth with Ellenberger. It's a drag race down the front stretch. Ellenberger hops it on the cushion, and Schaefer spins to avoid contact. On lap 13, Ed Lynch Jr. brings out a caution. The whole night was a struggle for the Apollo rocket in a machine he didn't plan on using. After the restart, Delansky goes high in 1 and 2 to take second away from Myers. By lap 23, Saldana still has a comfortable lead over Delansky as they go through 1 and 2. On a lap 24 restart, Saldana chooses the outside position and quickly puts some distance between himself and Delansky. As the field gets sorted out, Paul McMahon in the 91 uses the outer groove to jump up to fourth, with Donnie Schatz in the 15 on his tail. Yet no one could challenge Saldana as he picks up the victory in the second 30-lapper of the night. Here's Joey in victory lane with Lake and Anderson. Delansky, Myers, Schatz, and McMahon round out the top 5. If you like what you just saw, the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars return to Lernerville on Saturday, September 25th. There are some more exciting events coming up at the Speedway. PR Director Eric Westendorf has more.
All right, Friday night, July 30th, we have the Dirt Car Challenge Sprint Series. 4 different tracks around the area, 10 races. It'll be our second of 3 events. It's a $2,000 to win show. Just give some extra money back to local sprint car drivers. And then Friday, August 13th, we have a Dirt Car late model special, $3,000 to win for the late models. And again, the point is just to give more money back into the local drivers. I mean, tonight, Silver Cup Firecracker is more of a national thing, but we like to give money back to the local guys too. And then we have, at the end of the year, on Labor Day weekend, we have the All-Star doubleheader, which is the All-Star Circuit Champion Sprints and the All-Star Late Model Series. Both events on the same night. It's the only track that has that, kind of like the World Finals, but more of a regional version. So a lot of racing still left to do every Friday night till Labor Day, so come out and see us.
The name Lasky will always be connected to Jennerstown Speedway. In the next segment, we'll hear from Stan Lasky as he discusses his family's involvement in racing and his efforts in promoting Motordrome Speedway. And later, Pit Pass makes its second visit of the season to Thunder Valley Raceway. It was a milestone outcome for one veteran driver. We'll be right back after this.